Hello there. I'm Mr. Rohansi Patil from Department of Civil Engineering of Maratha Vidya Prasarak Samajas, Karmavir Advocate Baburao Ganpatrao Thakre College of Engineering, Nasik. Today we'll be dealing with a subject called Infrastructure Engineering, which is again set for third year, first semester, according to Savitribai Phule Pune University. So here we are, going to discuss the very first unit, that is Infrastructure Engineering. This unit has been divided into two parts. The part A consisting of meaning and scope of infrastructure engineering. Part 2 is again related to railways. So in the part 1, we are having scope of infrastructure engineering in national and global development. So we have to see what exactly the scope we are having in case of infrastructure engineering at national and global development. After that, we have to see forthcoming infrastructure projects at national and global level. So a wide number of projects that are taking place in India and across the globe to satisfy the needs or basic needs which are again required by the population. Again, whenever we are again having a good infrastructure that again contributes to development of any country or any area in terms of its societal sphere, in terms of its educational sphere, in terms of its political sphere, or in terms of its economic sphere. Whenever we are going for any infrastructure project, there is a lot of scope for research and development as well. Again, third point in this particular A bit, we are having necessity, advantages, disadvantages of PPP. We can also call this triple P or 3P, that is nothing but public-private partnership. This is one of the good concept that has emerged in recent times. The emergence of this particular PPP was due to lack of funds with the governments. So whenever government is not having enough fund for development of projects, so at that time, that particular government of any country is allowing some private players to participate in that particular project. So that is a concept where government and private players are working together to have an efficient, a good project, which is again beneficial for public or the society. So that particular concept, a joint venture, is called as public-private partnership, in which again we are going to see in detail in the forthcoming time. Again, an important concept that has emerged, that is called as smart city. Day by day, a lot many developments have taken place in case of technology, in case of standard of living of peoples, in case of medical sciences, in case of engineering. So this particular smart city is a concept which is again dealing with all the basic facilities to be provided in that particular city, all the basic requirements to be provided in that particular city. We are again going, we are again moving to a safer zone. We are again moving towards technology, and we are again moving towards fast things, fast rapid transit systems. Again we are having, again we are having good internet facilities, again we are having good drainage systems, we are having efficient signaling system. We are again moving towards safety by installing a variety of cameras, sensors. So that is again contributed to my smart city. Again we are having good power systems. We are having again good water supply systems. So this is all included in my smart city. Again we are having bus rapid transit system. So day by day, as the population increasing, the infrastructure is increasing, the demands of people are increasing. So ultimately, a lot of traffic is being seen on your roads. A lot of congestion is being seen. So what government has done, or across the globe, Funda has been utilized. That is nothing but my bus rapid transit system. So in this particular bus rapid transit system, a particular dedicated separate way is being given, or it is being designed for this public transport by buses. So this is my bus rapid transit system. So again, in the forthcoming time, we'll be again discussing brief in this particular bus rapid transit system. In railways, again, we are supposed to deal with your permanent way. That is nothing but a way on which might actually the railway runs. Okay. Then track structure of my broad gauge, functions of rail, standard rail, tilting of rail, coning of wheels. So why these are actually two combining terms, or they're in combination actually. Tilting of rail and coning of wheels interdependent. So we have to see that. And again we have to see type of sleepers. What are the fastenings? What is ballast? Modern developments in railways such as your metro rails, mono rails, and bullet trains. So everything related to your track of railway, then component parts of that particular broad gauge or permanent way, that we have to see. Again we have to see as to what are the modern developments in case of my railways. So again a lot of development have been taken place, such as your metro rail, mono rails, and bullet trains. So again, necessity is again mother of invention, as we all know. So these particular developments are taken place just due to necessity of the demanding population. The meaning of infrastructure: civil infrastructure system involves to design, analysis, and management of infrastructure supporting human activities, including, for example, electrical power, oil and gas, water and wastewater, communications, transport, and collection of buildings that make up urban and rural communities. So, as we all know, whenever we are going for big projects, such as your roads, there will be roads again, railways, dams, again your water supply lines, sewer supply lines, electricity, that is power generation. So these are nothing but again contributing to my infrastructure. These network delivers essential services, which again provide shelter, support to social interaction, and economical development. They are society's lifeline. So, to have good society, or to satisfy all the needs of growing population, that too, in an efficient way, well within time, and to serve to a big population, it becomes necessary for that particular government to go for such infrastructure projects. The field of civil infrastructure system builds on and extended traditional civil engineering areas. Rather than focuses on individual structure components of structure, civil infrastructure system emphasize on how different structure behave together as a system that serves a community of need. So in case of infrastructure, you will be having all big projects. A single building is not an infrastructure. A single road is not an infrastructure. Okay, a single canal, a single dam is not an infrastructure. A combination of all irrigation systems, a combination of a lot of buildings or complex, a combination of road networks, a combination of railway lines is nothing but my infrastructure. That is again serving communities' needs. There exists great deal of uncertainty, multiple and competing objectives, and sometimes numerous and conflicting constitutions. They are also often spatial and dynamic. So what are the problems we will be facing while developing these infrastructure projects? What are the problems we will be having? There will be there will be spatial or dynamic. So we have to again deal with such dynamic or spatial problems, which will emerge at an instant or at instant of time. The technical aspects of infrastructure engineering must be understood in societal, environmental, then your economical, political, and cultural context, in which way in which they exist, and must be considered over a long time horizon that includes not just design and construction, but maintenance, operation, and performance in natural disasters and other extreme events and destructions as well. So whenever we are going for construction of this particular infrastructure projects, along with construction, you have to again look forward for its operation and maintenance, then again look forward for its lifespan, again look forward for the appraisals, such as what are the what will be the effects of that particular infrastructure projects on your society, on your political sphere, on your environment. So all those things we have to again consider whenever we will be going for your infrastructure projects. Just because these projects are very big projects, and again, whatever the influence these projects will be having on that particular sphere, it is it will be contributing to a large extent. So again, this particular infrastructure subject, engineering, is again of vital importance.